Hi everyone, welcome to Dharma Earth's Dose of Dharma, and this is your dose of Dharma for today. Okay, so we were talking about the relationship between masters and their workers, bosses and their workers. If we look at it from the modern context, right? So the 5 ways in which the boss should relate to their workers, as revised. So first one is arranging their work according to their strength, supplying them with food and wages, looking after them when they are ill, sharing special delicacies with them, and letting them off work at the right time. Okay? Okay, so we're going a little bit deeper into each one. Okay? So by arranging their work according to their strength, well, this one when we want to apply practically, okay? One of the ways to work it out is, I think it's good to have a probation period, right? That's why now they have probation periods, and then after that, for in some systems, in some government systems, they let their elite, or they let their workers be exposed to different departments. Okay, they let their workers exposed to different departments, and then they see where they thrive. Some people they thrive in technical stuff. Some people they thrive in human public relationships. Some people they thrive in negotiations. Some people thrive in sales, right? So basically, sometimes you just have to between for your workers, you can shift them around, but always keep in mind the needs of the workers. Okay, so if the workers is one that is more specialized in sales and all that, then of course, if you want to change them to technical, then of course you have to check with them, isn't that so? See whether is it their wishes, is it their wish to go there? Because of course, you can, as a boss, you can enforce, or you can push your idea or your decision on to your worker. But if it is not what they like to do, and if it is not giving them motivation, right, then they will slowly, gradually be demotivated, and then maybe they will lose their drive to work for the company because they're not fulfilling what they feel gives them satisfaction. Okay, so unless the worker is one of the workers that like to try new things, like to explore, then it is possible. If not, then maybe we should just consider letting them just work within their own field. But of course, it also depends on a boss' sharp eyes to see whether your worker has the potential to thrive in another field, right? If it is, and indeed like that, and if the boss has confidence to convert, to motivate the worker to be able to have job satisfaction in the other position, then by all means try, like that, So arranging their work according to their strength is so important, right? And knowing how to do that, it actually makes you a leader. It is one of the qualities of a leader. So you can see that, if we look at history, some of the kings, some of the rulers, some of the emperors, they didn't have much. They were not specialized maybe in like public administration, or they were not specialized in like fighting wars. They're not specialized in doing macroeconomics, thinking of macroeconomics policy or something like that. They know a little bit, but they're not super specialized, right? But why do some emperors become emperors? It's because they know how to arrange, delegate people according to their strength, according to their wishes, and according to the position which makes them thrive and have job satisfaction, so that they can commit themselves to this cause of maybe like an empire, or preserving the empire, or something like that. So for empire also like that, and for business also the same. And then it comes down also to, when you are just maybe like, you're just a small team leader working in a small company, leading your small team. But if we know each other's strength, and we know how, and if the leader knows each other's strength and know how to complement, use the other person's strength to cover your weakness, and use your strength to cover the other person's weakness. In this way, if there is a common understanding, then the team can work very well. Okay, so even though it is like, just like saying, oh, by arranging their work according to their strength, but in actual reality, if we know how to develop this and use this, really go and learn more about this, maybe read more books about this, learning how to motivate, learning how to what kind of people are motivated by what. Some people are not motivated just by money. Some people are motivated by the cost of the company. Some people are motivated by by relieving the suffering of people that maybe they have been through before. So different people have different motivation points, and they have different strength. So if we know how to position them in different positions, it will be very beneficial. Okay, so this is one principle and one theory of nature that we can apply from your family to your company, and maybe even to the running of the government and an empire. Okay, and the second one is by supplying them with food and wages. Okay, so previously I was like talking about some bosses that withhold their workers' wages, sometimes for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. I mean, how do you expect the worker to survive, man? So if they do this, then I guess the turnover rate will be very high, isn't it? So they're looking at small profit, small benefit for themselves, or for their company in the short term, and forgoing long the benefits in the long run. Isn't that so? Oh? So by supplying your workers with food and wages, it not only helps you to provide your workers with a livelihood, and then the way you pay them wages also matters, right? And it also builds up relationships also, like that. So these two are very, very important. Okay, arranging their work according to their strength and supplying them with food. Right? Okay, so we will go to the next few points in the next talk. This is your dose of Dhamma for today. We shall all be well, peaceful, and happy, and may the Triple Gem bless all of us to be able to attain path, ration, and nibbana as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.